Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Wednesday, December 20th, 2017. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Believe it or not, we're only 11 weeks away from kicking off the action at the 2018 Arnold Classic, with the entire situation just got a whole lot more real for everyone heading into the men's open class, thanks to a mic drop over the weekend from William Bonac. Sunday evening, Bonac and crew dropped new update photos that immediately had everyone buzzing, which they seem to be getting pretty good at as of late. Say what you want about recent events, but if you ask me, a pissed off and focused William Bonac is unequivocally a good thing for bodybuilding. And if he could pull off the Arnold Classic, Arnold Australia run to emerge with 2 elite titles in hand, all of a sudden things on next year's Olympia stage might start to feel like they're gotten a whole lot more interesting. All of my sports fans out there will attest to the fact that having the home field advantage can be a major game changer when the spotlight comes on. And with the Arnold Australia just over 13 weeks away now, it's hard to imagine anyone in bodybuilding having more of a home field advantage than native-born New Zealand big man Steve Orton. Last week, Orton announced very quietly that he was officially preparing to bring his talents back to the Arnold Australia stage, where I'm sure he'll be met with a standing ovation from some of the best bodybuilding fans on the planet. The word on the street is that Orton spent the last year and change really making an effort to refine his look by bringing up some areas that have been weak points for him in the past. So if he comes in full, conditioned, and ready to do battle, he's got enough rounds in the chamber to certainly fight his way up to a possible first-round call-out. One of the real keys to being successful in life is to find things you love to do and then do them as much as possible, which is exactly what our old friend Shawn Rhoden is doing right now. Fresh off an insane FLEXATRON world tour that saw him take his talents to bodybuilding fans in almost a dozen countries from all over the map, the perennial Olympia contender doesn't seem to be having any difficulty adjusting to life back here on the mainland. In his new back training footage from the Rhoden camp, we see the big man getting it done and looking like he's already bringing back all that firepower from last year. Even though on paper it might have felt like a step back this year, when you go back and look at the photos from the Olympia finals, it's hard to say that we didn't get at least 99% of one of the most aesthetically pleasing physiques in the game had to offer. So if he can play with the formula some and correct his prejudging errors, I don't see any reason why we won't see a lights-out Shawn Rhoden up there scrapping for a top 3 Olympia finish again next season. If you're going to be competitive in the classic physique division next year, then you better make sure you're out there working your butt off every single day, because the way this division is shaping up, nothing less than excellence is going to get the job done. But thankfully for him, rising third-year pro Tino Harris is a hard-working kind of guy. Since closing out a solid second season on the pro circuit, Harris has been training like a man on a mission over these last few months, and the results are speaking louder than the soft-spoken former USA champion winner ever could. The latest series of update photos coming from the Harris camp show some noticeably denser muscle from front to back, along with that signature small waist that made this kid look so impressive at times in the past. Even at his best, I'm not sure if Harris has enough muscle to hang with some of the more elite athletes in the division right now. But if he can put together another solid 6 months or so, he might be able to contend for a win or two in the right lineup just in time to qualify for the 2018 Olympia. Now that everything is starting to die down, this is usually the time of the year when I start thinking about which of next year's rookies might be able to step in and make things interesting right off the bat. And I really like what I'm seeing from 2017 NPC National Champ Chris DeDomenico. Last week, the DeDomenico camp leaked their latest round of update photos showing off what looks to be a solid 8 to 10 pounds of quality weight since their big win down in Miami. As of late, we've seen a lot of new talent emerge from the ranks of the NPC Nationals before going on to do some great things on the pro stage across just about every division. So as long as he keeps plugging away and remembers that this is the time he should be focusing on quality and not quantity, I'm sure the fans would love to see him throw his hat into the ring at some point next season. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.